lot of people, they say, why not just invest into low-cost index funds, right? It's like passive management. There's no active management or fund managers behind the scenes that can deploy cash and ensure that you can make the most out of market opportunities, but also have a little bit of protection against market downturns because they can further diversify and shift asset classes to prevent people from losing too much. And so but that costs money, right? There's a percentage that needs to get paid to the fund manager to receive that service. But when you're getting passive management and using, the cheapest low cost index funds, the argument is, well, why would you pay for a fee when you can pay for less? But here's the thing. I'll give you an example. In 2022, okay, the S&P 500 dropped negative 19.7%. Okay, that means if you had 100,000, you would have lost almost 20K. If you had $1 million sitting in the S&P 500 passively managed, you would have lost almost 200K. One of my clients, as an example, he's an aggressive risk profile investor. He has a long time horizon. In 2022, he didn't drop anything more than 0.5%. So what does that mean? Because he has active management on his money, he didn't drop down as low as people who had passive management on their money. And so my question to somebody who's so afraid of fees is, okay, is it worth it to pay 1% to save a loss of 19%? I'll give you another idea. Is it worth it? Because that 1% actually prevented you from losing 19% without paying that 1%. So yeah, you paid less, but you also lost more. Whereas if you paid a very little bit, you would have saved a lot. You with me? And so a lot of people need to understand that less does not always mean more. Sometimes less is more, but in many cases it's not. In most cases in life, you get what you pay for. If you want a specialist, you want an experienced person, it's going to cost you more, right? You want better management on your money, typically going to cost you a bit more than, and it's not an arm and a leg, but better than having passive management on your money and being always at the mercy of the market.